Hello everyone. So in this question we have to solve these three given equations by the method of inversion. For that we will first write both all the equations. So we have x plus y plus z is equal to minus 1. Then we have 0x because x is not there. Then here we will have plus of y plus z is equal to 2. And then we have x plus y minus z is equal to 3. Now we will express this in the matrix form. So for that we will first consider the coefficients of these expressions. So we will have 1, 1, 1 coefficients of the first equation. Then we have 0, 1, 1 coefficient of the second equation, and then we will have 1, 1 minus 1 coefficient of the third equation. Now this is to be multiplied by their variables, which is x, y and z, and the result is equal to minus 1, 2, 3. Now this is represented by the letter A, this is by x, and this is represented by the letter B. So we have Ax is equal to B. Now we will pre-multiply this by the A inverse. So we will have A inverse Ax is equal to A inverse B. Now A inverse A is I. So we have Ix is equal to A inverse B, and I multiplied by x will be x. So we have x is equal to A inverse of B. So to find the A inverse, we will first write A. So A is the matrix containing the elements 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, and then we have 1, 1, minus 1. Now we will find A inverse. For that we will find the inverse of this by the elementary row transformation. For that we will have that A is equal to IA. Now we will substitute the respective values. So we will be having the matrix 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1 and minus 1. That is equal to I, which is identity matrix of the order 3, and this is to be multiplied by A. Now we have to make change in rows, that is we are making the elementary row transformation such that this becomes the identity matrix. So here we have to make this 0. For that we will have the change in the row 3 where we will have R3 minus of R1. So here we will have 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Now 1 minus 1 is 0, 1 minus 1 is 0, and minus 1 minus 1 is minus 2. And this is equal to, so here the first two rows remains the same, and here we have 0 minus 1 is minus 1, 0 minus 0 is 0, and 1 minus 0 is 1, and this is to be multiplied by A. Now to solve it further, we need to make this element 0. So for that we will make change in the row 1 where we will have R1 minus of R2. So for that here we will have 1, here we will have 0, and 1 minus 1 is 0. Here we will have 0, 1, 1, and here we have 0, 0, minus 2. And this is equal to, so here we will have 1 minus of 0 is 1, 0 minus 1 is minus 1, and 0 minus 0 is 0, and the other rows remain unaffected. Now we have to make change in the row 3 where we will have minus of 1 by 2 multiplied by R3 such that this becomes equal to 1. So using that, here we will be having that there will be no change in the other rows, and here we will have 0, 0, and here we will have 1. Now this is equal to 1 minus 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, minus 1 multiplied by minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. Here we will have 0, and 1 multiplied by minus 1 by 2 is minus 1 by 2. Now this is multiplied by A. After that we need to make this element 0. For that we will make change in the row 2 where we will have R2 minus of R3. So here we will have that the matrix becomes the identity matrix. So we have this with us, and that becomes equal to, here we have 1 minus 1 0. In R2 it will be 0 minus 1 by 2, which is minus 1 by 2. 1 minus of 0 is 1, and 0 minus of minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. And here the next row remains the same. So here we have that this becomes the identity matrix, and we know that A multiplied by A inverse, or A inverse multiplied by A, is the identity matrix. Therefore, from here we have the value of A inverse, and that is 1 minus 1 0, minus 1 by 2 1, 1 by 2, then we have 1 by 2 0, and minus 1 by 2. Now to find the value of x, we know that x is equal to A inverse B. So we have the value of x is equal to A inverse B. So for that we have that the matrix B is minus 1, 2, 3. Therefore we will substitute the respective values. So we will have that x will be equal to 1 minus 1 0, minus 1 by 2 1, 1 by 2 1 by 2 0, minus 1 by 2, and this is to be multiplied by the matrix B. So the matrix B which we have is minus 1 2 3. Now to have the matrix multiplication, each of the row is to be multiplied by this column. Therefore that becomes 1 multiplied by minus 1 is minus 1, minus 1 multiplied by 2 is minus 2, and 0 multiplied by 3 is 0. Next we have minus 1 by 2 multiplied by minus 1 is 1 by 2. Then 1 multiplied by 2 is 2, and 1 by 2 multiplied by 3 is 3 by 2. Next we have 1 by 2 multiplied by minus 1 is minus 1 by 2. 0 multiplied by 2 is 0. Then 3 multiplied by minus 1 by 2, that is minus of 3 by 2. And on solving it, that becomes equal to, so we have that this becomes equal to minus 3, 4, and there we have minus 2. So here we have the value of x is minus 3, y is 4, and z is minus 2. I hope you now have a better understanding of the question. Thank you.